My name is Richard Bailey. I am a freelance sound engineer and I also run my own sound reinforcement company, Pro Audio Business, in the corporate hospitality, event industry and festival industry. My career started as a drummer. Some would say I was a musician or not a musician, depending on which way you look at it. But I used to be a drummer in a local band based in Malvern, and we did fairly well for a local band. We had a couple of hits, but decided that sound really wasn't being done particularly well for us by the companies available at the time, and I felt that I could do a better job. And that's where I started the industry as a musician. Bought myself a small PA system primarily for my own band, and then realised that in fact the demand for the pro audio side and actually doing it properly, the sound side of it, was greater than being a musician, and I transferred over from being a musician to being a sound engineer. As a freelance sound engineer, there are two types. Either you can bring in a sound system yourself, set the sound system up, which means bringing in the loudspeakers, the microphones, the mixing desk, wiring it up, plugging it up, checking everything works, equalising it for the room environment you're in, and then setting up a mix. Or the other alternative is that you can be what we call a white glove sound engineer, which means you turn up and everything is set up for you and all you do is operate the mixing desk and get a balance for the bands. The best way, to be honest, is to be around the industry in whatever shape or form you can be. First of all, get a bit of a background and understanding how the industry works. There's a lot of emphasis put on academic qualifications, and they're very good, but first of all you need to know that after you've done 3 years or 4 years at university that it's actually the industry you want to be in. Obviously if you come out with a degree then it's very good because you can move across in a number of industries. But actually go out, be around musicians, go out to local gigs, help setting up PA systems or lighting systems depending on the lighting side. Find out whether it's for you. Excuse me. Then find a local company that you can go and work with on a regular basis where you can glean some information. I would then recommend, if you can, to go on, and especially with the advent of technology, to go on to do a university course. We're all self-taught from years ago, where the technology wasn't there, the technology was evolving and you were part of the evolving. Now with the advent of computers, most of the technology is digitally based, computer orientated. And that's where people really do need a structured training course to bring them into that. Obviously the younger generations as they come through are far more IT literate than we ever were as the industry developed. But certainly that's where I would start, and that's where we take people. Then try and find, having done some time at university, I'd recommend you try and find somewhere out on the road or in an install in a club environment where you can get some live sound experience.